Let's answer this DM. Sabi niya is hindi niya daw napasa ang in-applyan niya na BPO company kasi nasabi niya daw na college graduate siya, tapos board passer, tapos nasabi niya rin daw na nag-resign na siya sa previous job as a teacher, and any tips daw para makapasa sa BPO. So here is my tip, since I'm also an education graduate, pero hindi ako board passer kasi hindi din naman ako nag-take ng board, and meron akong OJT as an ALS teacher dun sa Cebu, sa Marigondon near sa Marigondon Church, Marigondon Elementary School. Tapos nakapagturo din kami like sa private, pero online na kasi yun kasi pandemic. Pero yung ALS or ALS is talaga yun, parang face to face. So I was able to have it. Pero ang tips ko, so in a point of view nung nag-a-apply ako, hindi ko kasi sinabi na nag-resign ako sa previous job like upfront, pero nilagay ko siya sa resume. Okay? Nasubmit ko na kasi yung resume ko nun. Parang feeling ko binasa na nila. Tapos, hindi ko kasi inuulit kung ano yung nilalagay ko sa resume. Ang hina-highlight ko talaga is yung skills ko, yung attitude ko, ganon. Like, they don't care about your academic, what you call this one, like, degree. Kasi, hindi naman dyan, like, super patalinuhan. Ganon. They want, like, the good attitude and behavior. And then, I do understand na parang, in the point of view of the HRs, parang maano sila, ay, board passer. May possibility na mag-resign to kasi pwede pa siyang mag-apply ulit as a teacher if ever ayun na dito sa BPO. Ito kasi yung tip ko. Hindi, kapag ganyan kasi, hindi ko siya sinasabi or binibigyan ng doubt yung recruiter na iiwan ko sa area yung BPO. Like, ang ginagawa ko is, tell me about yourself. Sinasabi ko, I graduated with a bachelor's degree in elementary education, major in general education, and I do understand that you're curious on to why I shifted career from being an educator then becoming a BPO agent soon. So, kasi nung naka-apply ako, ganun eh. So, ini-elaborate ko talaga na wala na talaga akong planong mag-teach. Okay, even though I still have to. Even though I still have that vision in mind. Pero, alam mo yun, like, sabihin mo lang kasi hindi mo din kasi malalaman if ipagpapatuloy mo ba or ganito ganyan. Just tell them na hindi ka na babalik, ganon. Tapos wala naman sila magagawa if nakapag-start ka na tapos magre-resign ka ng maayos kasi mag-teacher ka. Wala silang wala silang kapit dyan sa'yo. Basta napasa mo lahat ng requirements nila, KPI and everything, and mag-resign ka lang ng maayos. That's good. And then, sinasabi ko dun na even though na education graduate ako, magagamit ko yung mga natutunan ko as an education graduate because teachers, we are trained, diba? 4 years, we all know, teachers are lifelong students, diba? Lifelong learners tayo. Yun yung palagi kong sinasabi talaga. Yun yung palaging edge ko. Since I graduated as an edu student, I can unlearn, relearn, and learn new things in my own learning style. Kasi diba may iba't iba tayong learning style. Audio, you prefer na mas na nakukuha mo yung idea kapag groupings, ganon. Basta, I just use like every theory that I know sa pagtuturo, tapos sa pagiging BPO. And we all know, diba? Since you were trained to become a teacher, you are born a leader. You are born to be professional. Tapos ikaw meron ka pang license. So, syempre, dapat kinuha ka na sana nila kasi, ay, professional to kasi may lisensya. Kasi kapag may lisensya ka, meron kang you are taking good care of your image. Diba? And then pwede ka pa nilang ma-recruit as a trainer. Basta you prove during the interview na magaling ka. Na hindi ka yung parang anga-anga na the way you speak pa, hindi din magaling sa communication skills. And we know, kapag sinabing teacher, ay magaling mag-instruct, magaling mag-educate, ay patient. Kasi siyempre, dapat mataas yung pasensya mo kasi estudyante yung students yung parang tinitrain sa'yo during those 4 years sa college, di ba? So, you just need to use the advantage of the things that you have learned noong college ka, and how can you apply that one in the BPO industry. Ganon, like, magaling ka sa organization skills, may maalam ka sa Google Sheets, sa Google Docs, sa Gmail, and yun yung naman talagang ginagamit sa mga BPO. So, you can use that as an advantage. But, this is always my motto. I've learned this one from my professor. intelligence and skills will bring you to success, but it will always be your attitude that would keep you there. Use that as an advantage. We all know that. You know that. If teacher ka, you're an actress. Yung pagod na pagod ka sa tawag, di ba, sa paggawa ng lesson plan, pagod ka kasi niyaw-yawan ka pa ng magulang mo, na ganito, ganyan, etc. Tapos, bills are piling up, pressure, kasi ikaw pa yung breadwinner, or whatsoever. Tapos, pagdating natin sa school, diba, we always need to be the best visual aid to our students, to the parents na makakasalamuha natin sa campus or sa school. So, from there, para makakakuha ka ng idea na dapat ganun din ako sa BPO. Kasi, sa BPO din dapat actress ka. One call, galit yung customer sa'yo, syempre matitrigger yung anger management mo. Teachers are also good in anger management. We were trained with that. Tapos, suddenly, pagkatapos na na-resolve, syempre yung anger mo, nabibisi ka, hindi mo yan pwedeng dalhin talaga sa panibagong customer mo na mabait. Dapat, you're quick to adapt na, change na ng mood. Happy dito, tapos dito. So, dapat strict ako kasi si customer, dapat driver ako ng call kasi super dal na customer, nauubos niya na yung time ko, ganun. So, you need to be really quick. You need to really adapt. And we all know that teachers are good when it comes to adapting new environment and anything like that. Diba? Teachers are jack of all trades. You know that, right? So, use that one as an advantage. And it's okay, wag kang mahiya na tawag dito na board passer ka tapos hindi mo napasa yung BPOP. Madami talaga akong kilalang magna cum laude, summa cum laude man yan. Na-reject talaga. Hindi pa nga napupunta sa DepEd or whatsoever. That's totally fine. Use that one as your leverage na, umabot ako dito, napasa ko yung board exam, national yun. Eto pa ba yung magpapa-back out sa akin? If this BPO company does not see my worth, then thank you, next. I'm gonna apply to another one. O, diba ganun, diba yung mindset natin mga teachers, born to be teachers, then go for it. Don't be afraid, cheer up, nadapa ka man, move on. Learn from the mistakes and don't repeat the same answer and anything like that. And watch more content on how other content creators answer different types of BPO interview questions and out of the box questions. Dapat mabilis ka, mag-isip talaga. So yeah, that will be all, and I hope so that this tip is helpful to you. And if you want further videos about BPO, then follow me for more videos. So kita kits!